Hey Virgos. So we are back with another root work mindfulness soul session for this month. I hope there's no time date on my messages, so I hope that when you get them, the messages are for you. If not, check back with me next month and maybe the messages will be for you. So, when I was doing your reading, you had a few cards popped out as I was shuffling this deck. And one of the cards popped out was the Sun, and the other one was the Five of Swords. And so, I do feel like that there's been a host of mental stimulation for you. I don't know if you used to think and having to think this much or possibly thinking for other people or just conflicting thoughts. It's going to be important for you to drink plenty of water, just kind of relax your mind a bit, when it's just so that it can, relax the mind. I want to say prioritize your thoughts. So that means by, thinking about what matters the most today and making that the priority instead of trying to think of so many things at one time. Also, when the sun pops up, that just lets me know that your health right now is really good. The kids are growing. They are probably reaching milestones in life. So congratulations to that, especially if you're going to any kind of graduations. I just see good health. So make sure, because life is improving. You may have experienced a time where life wasn't as proven as much as it is now, but it is. And so make sure that you are present and you're enjoying these moments and not being so mentally conflicted that when you are with the kids or just the fact that you are not really seeing the growth, because there are things around you that are growing. Don't be worried about tomorrow, because if you are doing something today, allow today, it will take care of tomorrow. That is how we stay mindful. That's how we stay present. And it's how we increase our happiness. So coming into the mind, mentally, I feel like that a lot of your energy, you've been having a lot of energy just focused around generational wealth, focusing on the bigger picture and not necessarily the smaller things in life. I think at some point you might have been focused on more of the smaller things. So I think that you're now focused on, really what matters most. To me, it looks like family matters most, being able to provide for them here in the now, but in the after too. So that is getting yourself ready, preparing yourself. I think you're working hard, and making sure that you can make these things happen. I think you want to make sure that you can leave something for your grandchildren, as well as your children as well. So you're doing a lot of connecting the dots. What else do I see in this card? I see the fact that, I think that you're focused on like material abundance. Make sure you don't get caught up in, chasing luxury or chasing status, because this card is more so about building the self, building generational wealth, building something that's sustainable, that renewable energy that will continue to keep rotating and rotating, long after you are gone, right? I also think that, so there could be people looking at you in job. They may want to offer you a new job offer, which again is in alignment with you focusing on that financial stability and that financial generational wealth for your children. So this is going to be able to provide you with more money for that. What I am seeing that is that I think that you might have a family business going on or involved in family business as well. But I also see that if you don't have a life insurance policy for yourself, make sure you take one out for yourself. Make sure you take it out for your children. Make sure that you are if you're making more money, then you should be putting more money over into the life insurance policies are upping them, because when we pass away, that's one way of creating generational wealth through life insurance policies. So make sure you have those if you don't have those already. There's messages here that says that you need to make sure that you be grateful for what it is that you have right now. When we're not grateful in the present, then it stops our blessings from locating us in the future. Make sure that you're honoring your agreement. So whatever it is that you're signing up and you saying that you're going to do, you need to make sure that not only do you have the time to do it, but you have the energy to do it, because that makes you dependable, and that's why people see you. Like I said, I see the pay scales increasing. I think you're going to be receiving rewards from work. I'm still looking at this card, and it takes me more so. So I definitely see the need to plant some seeds. So if you haven't been gardening, make sure that you plant your seeds. It's planting season. So anything that you're trying to grow, make sure you're respecting your children. Understand that they give us now the reason, our purpose. So make sure that you are respecting your children, and make sure you're giving some offering to earth, because you are earth signs, so make sure too not to get stuck in your own way, because it's easy to do that, especially when the rain, right? The rain and the dirt and the dust creates mud, and it makes it hard to move past thoughts. So that's why you need to make sure that you're drinking some water. What's coming in the body is I do see some return from the past. So make sure that this is not past bad energy. Okay. I definitely see maybe people, places, things, thoughts that may be coming back to test us as we move into the new areas of our life. When we move into when it looks like things are improving, that's typically when the devil, quote unquote, your lower self will begin to try to self-sabotage you. Remember not to go back to things that did not work in the past. Okay? If it didn't work in the past, there's no need to go back and do it. You already know what the result is going to be. You've already been given the revelation for that. That's what revelation is, divination. I've told you and I've showed you what's going to happen. So when we know better, we do better. Make sure that I do think that after a time of separation, you may be reconciliating with somebody from the past, and where it maybe was once hard to build together. Now it's easier to build together now that you've got more purpose and everybody's kind of working on their own selves in this sense of interconnectedness as well. Make sure, I do think that there can be some reminiscing from the past. I think, if you lost a father, I do think that might be heavy on your mind this month or within the next 21 to 30 days. So just make sure if it's a loved one, pay some homage, pay some respect, cook a meal, put it on the altar, put it out there for them to eat. Pour some libations for your ancestors. Let them know that you still think about them. Make sure that you embrace those memories. Do not try to avoid those memories, because we don't want to build things up. We want to embrace them. And I just feel like everything is, within harmony. I like this energy. You also may have to attend some, class reunion, family reunion. Somebody might speak of those two things. So, people might want to check on you, see how life's been. Only focus on the good things. Nobody's coming back and bringing up old shit. What's coming in the mind? Wait a minute, because I just got one more message here in this one. If you are not, if things don't seem like they improving, I think that you need to quit being stuck in the past. I think you need to stop revisiting the past, because if it was hurt there, if it was regret there, then that means that you're experiencing it over and over and over again. You've already experienced it once. That's enough. Move yourself forward and learn how to forgive. Start with yourself, and things will be harmony if they've been in disharmony. So coming in the mind, I got the Ace of Wands. So you are completely being inspired, or people are seeing something in you. So, a lot of times we don't want people paying attention to what we do, but understand that we are all interconnected and we all need each other. The job people need the workers. The workers need the job, and we all kind of act out here like we're not interconnected, but in reality, we are. So, you may have run into somebody or something, or somebody said something that inspired you, created this brand new ideal, this brand new thought that set this whole new level of potential out for you. Or the fact that somebody says, hey, I see the greatness in you. I need you. This is what I need you to do. So that's the type of energy that you in. This is you too. Need to understand that you cannot just grow the material side of yourself. You have to grow in purpose, and you have to grow in faith, in your spirituality as well. So bringing all those in together, knowing that they are interconnected as well. The more spiritual conscious we are, the more inspiration we have. Don't grow out of faith. Okay. And more so, try to understand what your purpose is as well. The caution here as the magician, right now, you are manifesting everything. Keep it up. Don't be a bullshitter. Okay. Keep your ego in check. Be honest. Seek wise counsel from somebody that is wise, and seek divination. Until